I have recently come back to Arknights Endfield with an entirely fresh new account as a complete free-to-play, but since it's been like 5 or 6 months since I last played the game during its launch, I don't have any clue on what I should be going for. So before I go into my third day of trying to catch up, I asked you guys to just give me some advice, some suggestions on what I should be or could be doing with my account on Reddit. Any suggestions welcome for my new free-to-play account. I played Endfield a little bit at launch, but didn't continue it back then. Only reason I can say is I simply didn't feel like playing the game anymore, but now I've decided and even feel pretty damn interested to play this game, because at the time when I first played the game, I generally did enjoy it, especially the story. So I started a fresh account. What I would like as suggestion from you guys is advice for my free-to-play account. Should I pull for Camille or not? Should I save for a future unit that could be better for me? Things I should avoid, things that are a must, etc. Now, it's been 2 days since I made this post, and there's been like 13 or 15 responses. We're just gonna look through them. Maybe we can get some sort of help from this. I've already read through them, but we're gonna read through it together. If you care about meta, I would suggest pulling for Camille since he's a great support and might be used for a long time. Also, the best starter team is physical, at least for me, since it's easy to use and free-to-play friendly. The best unit you can build for that team is Chen. Another free-to-play friendly team is Zhongfangi. Her teammates are Prolica, Starlight, and any other units like the Rock, Akekuri, and Aviwena, Alesh, which are all 4 to 5 star. I can't promise these teams will be as strong in the future because meta is unpredictable, but they are more than good enough for, I would say, at least 3 more patches. Copies are not usually that valuable, so do not worry much about that. Use any Discord blueprint for your factories and always try to complete the area missions like upgrading recycling stations, placing mines, etc., and find hidden walls. There's hidden walls? What? Make a lot of explosive and always have them in your backpack. That's good to know. I meant Arclight instead of Starlight. Dude, I'm just gonna say this. Arclight, her design is so fucking cool. He is really cool. Never pull a weapon unless you can guarantee it. There's always a free-to-play option that works perfectly fine. That sounds fucking amazing, dude. That is amazing. This image, I don't know what this even means. Like, does this mean I'm riding something fire? I don't know. But clearly this is some kind of an inside joke. Unfortunately, no one can predict the future. From what I understand, you created a new account, so you don't have any of the previous units, so it doesn't matter right now if you have him or not. Honestly, you should just pull him if you like him. We have seen 3 future operators: Arcane, a Mecha Idol operator, and the Pheromote Proxy. I don't know any of them. So if you are interested in any of them, just make sure you care enough. Make sure you have enough pulls to guarantee. If you care about meta, Camille is a good vanguard, so he could help future heat teams. Also, I heard supports are relevant for longer. Also, we don't know when the next heat operator will be or rerun, so he might not be used for a while. This is all depending on whether or not I prefer going for the meta, if I focus on the meta or not during my gameplay. But my thing is, I kinda care about meta, but the meta, if it works, as long as I'm having fun, I don't mind. As long as I like the characters that I'm getting, I don't mind. I don't pull characters that I don't care about just for the sake of meta. If the character I like is also meta, I'm more inclined to pull for them, but if I just like them like enough to the point of not caring about anything else, even if they're bad in terms of kit, I'm still gonna pull for them if I have the option. At least I kinda care about meta, but I would rather look long term. One of you guys responded, most content can be brute forced. Even this CC risk when he can be beaten with a well-geared Prolica and Wolfguard. I'm assuming the CC thing is an endgame content. Since Camille is second half of this patch, you could wait until next version livestream to confirm next patch's units. That is something I am inclined to go towards more. Like, maybe just wait out the entire patch, saving my gems and shit, and just look at what the next livestream is showing me for the next patch in terms of new units and stuff, and then I could actually make a decision. I said that sounds more sensible for sure. Someone else said, unless you really like Camille, I would recommend saving for the next limited character. While you can play Camille as a DPS, his best role is in a Leva Rossi Leafy team. I know Leviton, she was there as the first banner, I think. I don't know anybody else. Also, if possible, try to avoid using yellow rocks for gacha pull. I don't know what he's talking about. I'll have to see when I'm in game. At the moment, I don't really care for Kumul enough to really want him in my team, so maybe I will lean towards saving, as I said before. Someone responded, there's also a chance that the next patch has a rerun for Tongtong/Yvonne, and if it's the same as the previous Gilberta Wave rerun banner, it will be great for beginners since it's your best shot of getting 2 limited units with 120 pulls. Sorry, what? I can get two units with 120 pulls? That sounds insane. Damn, I'll have to see about that. Love yourself? Absolute goo goo gaga. Honestly, do whatever you want and pull who you want. There's no endgame really, and it's not that hard to begin with. See, that's the thing. Endgame, while it's still not at that stage yet, it's eventually gonna get tough. Like, units and teams are gonna probably matter at some point, maybe a year and more. As of right now, it seems like endgame is still pretty much clearable with just your free-to-play option even, is what I'm getting. So that definitely seems more promising to me to just go for characters that I actually really care about instead of focusing on the meta side. The factory system is a hassle, that's why I quit the game, but if you're up for the challenge, then just have fun and play. Good suggestion. I don't mind the factory system. In fact, I even love it. I want to explore it. But in the end, it's still a gacha, and having ranked up characters will come in handy compared to free-to-play. Yeah, that's the reality of gacha. With all the comments here recommending you about pulling Camille or not, I will simply urge you to look at the current roster, and most importantly, the 5 normal gacha 6-star characters and see who you like. I know who I like. Hold on, I'll show you. I'll fucking show you. Arknights. Oh no. I've been moving like a slug in this game. I need to ramp up my progress tonight. Okay. See, I'm on day 3. We're gonna be consistent, bro. We're gonna be consistent.
Oh, there's something else. Can I address you as my professor?
I'm not that smart. Okay, what was it here for? Oh yeah, I wanted to show you guys Zeus. Yeah, last ride. He's definitely one of my favorites, like in terms of design. I honestly, the designs in this game, every single character I think I really like. Ardelia, she's cute, and even Ember. Fucking awesome, fucking badass. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe I just go for last ride because I still have the ticket. I just haven't used it yet. I'm just waiting until I can. I'm just waiting till I pull my 5-star from that headhunter like beginner banner and see what I get, and then I'm gonna decide on who to bring. Because rather for going for extra copies, I think it's better. I think it's smarter if I just go for more units instead. I just build up on my roster to have more options. But yeah, back to this. There's not much left anyway. Pull for next version limited DPS and you are good to go. Not much to go there, buddy, but your advice is also good. I mean, it's fair enough, short and simple, but it's not much to go on. I suggest saving for a main DPS or a universal support like Gilberta. So she just reran, so it might take forever for her to rerun again. That is an unfortunate news, but sound suggestion. Main DPS or universal support. So maybe, since the game is pretty much in a fresh state right now, maybe my game plan is to just go for main DPS. Just focus on the damage. The output kind of does not match the enemies as much as it does at the moment. Then I could maybe focus more on universal supports. I don't know. Maybe I just get 1 or 2 main DPSs for 2 different teams, or maybe 3 even for 3 different teams. Camille can work as a SP battery in both Rossi, Mifu, and Pog team. Pog! As well as Levitane and Wolfguard team. Good to know. The thing is, as cool as Pog is, I know Pog is Pogranichnik. I like him. Will I be actively pursuing him in that reserve ticket that I have, the free ticket? I don't know. I'm just waiting for that 5-star to hit, and then we'll see. We'll see what I do. But yeah, I am genuinely thankful for all the responses that you guys have given me. I'm grateful. You guys have helped me form a decision better than I would have on my own. because I did have the ideas, but I wasn't sure if of the direction that I wanted to go for. So yeah, thank you guys. You guys definitely help. And if any of you are seeing this right now, this is lots and lots of kisses. Alright, that's about it. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm gonna go play Arknights Endfield right now, try to catch up a bit on progress and maybe hit my 5-star. Who knows? I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.